Yo, what is up, artists and art fans? Thank you guys for tuning into the spot where we talk to all your favorite Instagram artists about the trade, the tools, and forget about them tips, baby. Hey, I'm your host, Zim Zim, and you guys are on Chatting with Zim. This is episode 134. What is going on, y'all? How's your week been? We got a special guest today. Shout out to everyone joining the room. Actually, I see them in the room now. Shout out to Also. What up, Also? How you doing, bro? How's everything been, man? That's a Chicago homie right there, y'all. Make sure y'all give him a follow. But we got a special show today, y'all. We got the homie Angel Cortez. For all you guys that don't know, if you guys been keeping up with the stories, then of course you guys know that it's gonna be Cynical Spaceman. And yeah, he's gonna be on, or they are gonna be on. So who knows? It might be a girl. We don't know. No, but I'm pretty sure it's a he though. But anyway, guys, make sure you guys are tuning into not just the show, but make sure you guys subscribe to Chatting with Zim online. That's usually where I post the rest of the archives. Like, for example, I still need to get to it, but Nina Queen B, she was on last week. She was an awesome guest. I see her in here as well. Check out the show on the IGTV for now. I should be posting up this one and last week's on the archive on YouTube there. So check it out. Subscribe. I need to get up there. Right, I need to monetize this damn shit, y'all. But today we got Cynical Spaceman, and next week, just before I forget, later in the show, we got Crystal Lake Confections. Now with this dude, I'm gonna be doing some Jason masks. Later down the line, I think somewhere in April. So it's going to be a bunch of artists, and we'll talk about it more next week for y'all. But check that out, man. Stay tuned. It's going to be some cool shit. As of now, we got a Cynical Spaceman. Let's go and bring them up into the mothership. Shout out to everybody joining. I see some heavy hitters in here. Kingonga, Gutter Baby, part of the Max Squad. That is what is up, y'all. Love every single one of y'all for being on here. Thank you so much. And yeah, let's make this a good show. Remember that it's a live show, so if you guys want your questions read out loud, just use that question bubble below, if possible, right? That way we could share it with everybody else. On top of that, make sure you guys are following Monstrous Art Clan. That's the homies, the crew. Monstrous Art Clan, one word, right here on the gram. Also check out the Brothers in Arms, right? Not just myself, but everybody else doing shows like this. We got Dead and Laughing. We got Live with Seven. The Drawn Con show with Con Artist Graphic Design and Jace Drawn. Fucking awesome. Amazing stuff, man. And there's so many other shows as well, but those three I highly recommend. Yeah, and let's go ahead with our guest. Let's accept and let's go. Angel Cortez. It is, dude. It's Angel, right? What the hell am I talking about? It's that we talking from yesterday, y'all. I'm just joking. Don't smoke.
Hey,
Hello. Hey, what up, Angel? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I am good, man. Just woke up not too long ago. Uh, yeah, now I'm here doing a little bit of printing, getting ready for some show I got next week. For anybody in the Illinois area, the whole Berwyn Cicero area, I'm gonna be El Pescador is some place where you'll find it. They're throwing a game night con, a bunch of TCG games and stuff. So I'll be vending out there.
That's
But
awesome.
anyway, yeah, thanks, man. I like to think so. But without further ado, let's get to the homie Angel, man. Cynical Spaceman. You want me to refer to you as Spaceman or Angel, bro?
Spaceman works.
Spaceman it is. Space Cowboy. I don't know, man. You sound kind of young to know about that one there.
32.
Oh, never mind. You got a young voice.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're still young. Still young. I'm 36, so.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead.
No, not too far. I mean, just got all these old hairs and white hairs and whatnot, you know?
Yeah, I hear that, man. I'm pretty much getting peppered at this point.
Mm, sweet, brother. So that's looking dope. How's your week going?
It's going good, just busy. My daughter is 11 months now,
Oh
so
man.
getting big. Yeah,
Well,
it's been
congrats
crazy.
on that, man.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, just been trying to find time here and there to do some art, trying to get some monetizing off the ground, trying to get some
No, I
stickers
hear
going.
that. Yeah, there you go, man. That's what's up. First child?
Yeah, yeah, first and
Okay.
only. Yep,
Yep,
gonna
yep.
keep it a one.
Say yeah, dude, same here, dude. Mine's just she just made it to 10 years old, so
Oh wow, congrats,
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it's one and done, man. I'm good.
Yeah, I
That's
hear
it.
that. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. You know the deal.
Yep.
Sweet, man. Uh so stickers and stuff. Man, lots to talk about with you, brother. As you guys know, for anybody listening, if you guys want to be on the show, all you got to do is reach out, man. Simple as that. Um, dude, first off, where are you from, man?
From California. I recently got back from Chicago. Just finished up my degree for animation out there.
Oh,
Uh,
snaps. Nice.
yeah, moved back for a while, gonna raise my daughter here for a bit, and then we're gonna move to a different state. Not sure where yet.
Yeah. Don't come to Chicago, man. Fucking corrupted and high fucking taxes here, man.
Yeah, I witnessed that firsthand.
Yeah, dude. I mean, besides that, I mean, the weather and the whole cadence and vibe is it's pretty nice, man. I'm sure you took part in that.
That place for me was the food.
Oh, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's why I'm not skinny like a stick, bro.
Yeah, I put on some pounds there myself.
Sweet, man. So you mentioned you were here for animation. Where did you go, man?
Columbia College.
Colombia. Nice.
Yeah, I got studied traditional 2D animation. I currently got a project in the works called Baby Rage. It's something based off my daughter. Hoping to get to that soon. I got some assets drawn out and just gotta do the long grind of animating frame by frame.
Sweet. Rigo says, come to Texas, man. They got great food. I heard that too.
Oh yeah, Texas. I wouldn't move to Texas, but I like having a lot of greenery, so that's why. I mean, I know Washington's not the greatest right now, but I just want to go where there's less people and more green. So Colorado's probably looking like at the top of that list.
Ah, yeah. The old Colorado, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You partake, man, or what?
Yeah, actually I do.
Cool.
Started when I was started when I was in man, I started late. Like I was 23, I think when I started smoking.
Yeah, man. No shame in that. I think I was like something like that, man. I think I was like 19, 20, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Um, sweet, man. Well, we'll get into that too, bro. I gotta know. Um, long story short, man. Tell us about your origins, dude. This is what I love to open up the show with, man. Like, how did you get into art and doing what it is that you do, man? What led you there?
So I would definitely say started drawing at a very young age. It's kind of funny to say. My mom has a Ninja Turtle drawing I did when I was like 5. I wish I had a copy of it, but apparently she loved it so much she kept it and laminated it and everything. Last time I
Mm,
saw it, I'm like, okay, yeah, I was pretty good back then. But
right.
I just enjoy drawing. It helped me not paying attention in class and kind of helped me ventilate some emotions that I couldn't openly express. So it was very therapeutic for me. And, in my opinion, art, you get better by practicing. So because of that, you know, my need to kind of not pay attention to things, I just kept doing it, got better at it. Um, Eventually, you know. when I started smoking, I really started getting into some psychedelic work. Um, yeah, I do it today just kind of to vent out things, kind of work things out subconsciously. Um, yeah, just really enjoying it. It's very meditative.
No, it definitely is, man. That's one of the reasons I think why I kept it up, over the years.
Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's
Yeah, these
really
are
happy.
these are trippy, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I love drawing Lovecraftian things. Just Lovecraftian things, comic book, and Day of the Dead. Some of my favorites. Yeah. So the inspiration for that originally came from the first time I dropped acid. Um, yeah, oh man, it was crazy. They were like these diamond head figures, not diamond, but like pyramid head figures that were like dancing in a circle. And the first time I drew it was pretty crude, but I kind of stuck with it, and eventually it evolved and it created different shapes for the heads. But yeah, that's one of the latest and ones I'm most proud of.
Yeah, this one's trippy, man. For some reason, it gives me the like New World Order vibes, bro. I don't know what it is, man. Maybe it's the hand placement. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely try to make him look a little bit more devious.
Yeah.
But I would love there's actually a service that will 3D print your drawings. I would love to
Oh,
get that one printed. That'd be fucking awesome.
yeah. That would be fucking.
Yeah, Thought Parasite. I love this one. Um, it was kind of a play on the concept of thought parasites infecting civilization, things that you can't really shake and that end up ultimately depriving you of common sense and you know,
No,
yeah.
for sure. Yeah, these are dope, man. If anybody's not following, I highly recommend you guys follow the homie Cynical Spaceman here.
Yeah.
Also, I almost forgot, man, but he has a YouTube channel as well, man. Make sure y'all go check that out. Go and subscribe, and check it out, man. Animal City, you know, we'll get into that as well, man.
Yeah. I love to talk about the animations as well.
Sweet, sweet. So you were saying you've been doing this as a toddler, man. Anything that really triggered it for you, man, or was it just the old preschool pencil to the paper type or crayon to the paper, I should say?
So I would say definitely one of the bigger things that kind of triggered it was I was really socially inept growing up, so I didn't really have too many friends. Wasn't really good at making friends, so I would spend a lot of time by myself. And if you know kids, people who are different are usually the ones picked on. So I had a lot of anger. Didn't really know how to direct it, so I kind of would do these like body horror kind of drawings, kind of to embody my frustrations.
Mm-hmm.
I have some work I can show you here. So this one was one I did back in the day in school, just kind of and formulating some stuff, working through some stuff. A lot of the time I don't really know what it is that's coming out at the time, but I just kind of let it flow, let my subconscious guide my hand.
No, it's dope though. The you definitely have a nice little style to you, man. You know what I mean? You could like see that piece and he's like, oh, it's his. It's the spaceman's. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty cool, man. And as an artist, man, a lot of people's like, oh, how do you develop style? How do you do this? Well, I mean, style eventually just it comes within time, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, keep at it, guys. Keep at it. I mean, there's more. There's artists that have it more defined, right off the bat. But I mean, if you could do that, then it's going to be better, right? It's going to distinguish you from other artists. So
Yeah, definitely just stick to it, study the basics and the more you do the basics, you learn them, the more you can effectively bend them and twist them and, even certain occasions break them to create your own vision of how you think things should look.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Man, you also mentioned earlier that you went to Columbia and Chicago for 2D animation. Prior to that, have you studied anywhere else, like traditionally, or
I've taken a couple painting classes. I took one painting class here in California. I know in high school I took a little bit of drawing class, sort of to teach myself the basics. But no, I'm largely self-taught. My brother loved drawing, and my grandfather loved drawing, and I would just watch them a lot and just kind of pick up what they did, and pretty much.
no? Word. As far as I see, you got the digital device there. Um,
Yes.
how long have you been doing digital for, man?
Uh, I've been doing it for about, I would say like th three going on 4 years now. Um, I love it. It took a little bit of time to get used to it. Before I had this, I actually was using my Wacom tablet. And for anyone who's ever used one of these, you know how hard it is to be drawing here, but seeing what you're doing here.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it real rough. That's why I transitioned to the iPad Pro because, you're drawing on here. You're actually, I actually have a screen. You can't see it very well, but I have a screen protector that actually mimics the texture of paper. So
Ah, okay.
I love that. It really kind of helps me get into the motion of, like it's almost like there's no difference.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Eventually, though, what I want to invest in is a Wacom Cintiq, which is
Oh,
like 27-inch screen. You could draw on it, you could manipulate it just like this, but it's just way bigger and it connects to your computer, so you directly have access to all the computer programs. So
no, for
no, go
sure,
ahead.
bro. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I was just gonna say the programs I use for animation are After Effects, Photoshop, and Toon Boom, in case anyone was wondering.
Timbu and Photoshop.
Yeah, Toon Boom's a good one. It's just really expensive. But Photoshop and After Effects are a little bit on the cheaper end. And if you have a tablet too, this program here is Procreate, and it actually has an animation option that you can utilize. It's not as in depth as some of the computer programs, but it definitely still allows you to get some basic animation going.
Sweet, man. I dig that though, bro. And as far as the tablets and the Cintiqs and stuff, man, uh, I was actually gonna go with that before I bought my tablet, but then I decided I didn't really want to be tethered to the
Yeah,
to the
yeah, no, I hear
computer,
you.
so I ended up, and I didn't have enough money to afford the Pro. So I'm like, hey man, screw that. I bought the Samsung Tab 7 Plus. Came with the pen and everything, so I was pretty much set, man. I'm running off of Autodesk right now. Um, and then sometimes I switch back to Procreate. I got an account with Clip Studio as well, but haven't really used it. Um, but it's all right. It does a job. Can't
Yeah,
complain, right?
yeah. I mean, as long as you can get what you need done, it matters.
And Mary Mathis is saying, Zim taking notes. I'm gonna need them afterwards, Zim. Damn right. Damn right. You gotta take notes, man. You definitely do, Mary. Um, make sure y'all giving her a follow as well. She's been on the show as well. Great artist. Amazing. Um,
Yeah, if anyone's interested in videos kind of teaching the basics of animation, just let me know. I'll go ahead and upload some things and sort of, give people basic principles of animation.
yeah, for sure, man. And I gotta say, I think you are gonna be the third animator I have on the show. Um, I've had on Slim Jones Tune was the first one, and Jesus Christ, she's gonna kill me if I don't remember her name. Um, Very Bright Erica. She's the creator of Blossoms on right there on YouTube.
Oh,
So
okay. I'll definitely
yeah,
check them
man.
out.
Yeah, yeah, awesome stuff, man. Great guest. Um, but back to you, man. So so we were talking about you going digital and stuff. Is I always get the comments, hey, traditional artists don't want to go to digital, and digital are saying, hey, this is the way to go. What are your thoughts on that, man?
My thoughts are just, you got to be versatile.
Mm-hmm.
I think that limiting yourself is just limiting your talent. I get why people wouldn't want to go digital, but I just feel like there's a whole other spectrum of work you can do that you can't do traditionally. I still do traditional art as well. One thing I forgot to mention, I actually have an art show coming up here in town in Oxnard at I cannot remember the shop right now, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be some months off, but I pride myself on doing that. I still also do slap sticker work from time to time. Um, it's just fun to mix it up. It keeps you from getting burned out and keeps the mind going. And I feel like learning skills from each kind of bleed into one another, help you become a more roundabout artist.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well put, well said again, man. Uh, as far as your art show, is that going to be your first one?
Yeah, it's gonna be my first art show. I'm hoping that it would be kind of a springboard to start then having booths at events and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, fingers crossed it goes well.
Sweet, sweet, man. Just want to open up that door, man. I started doing shows last year towards the final quarter. I got a few coming up. If you ever have any questions, bro, feel free to ask. If I can't help you, I know a lot of people who do shows, and they're more than glad to give you tips and stuff on how to set up or where to get certain things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that
So yeah,
I would definitely be hitting you up for that. I can use all the
yeah.
help I can get.
Yeah. Keep that in mind, man. Just that door is always there, and that goes for all you viewers as well, man. If you guys ever have any questions on anything, whether it's art, or how to do this, how to get this effect or whatever, just feel free. Door's always open. Um, yeah. So anyway, no, but that's cool, bro. I think you're gonna like it, dude. I honestly I got addicted to it, and I'm gonna be honest, it's not for everybody, but I'm hoping that you'll catch that bug, bro. So,
Yeah, yeah, me too.
and Mary says, "Woo, first show, yay! Wishing you well." See, I'm telling you, man, the community is awesome here.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Um, so let's see, let's you know what, really quick, let's do a quick detour and go into the favorites, man. It's usually like a quick little fast blast questions that we get to know a little bit more about you, man.
Yeah, shoot away.
Oh man, what is your favorite food, Spaceman?
Oh man, I'm a typical guy. It has to be pizza. I fucking love me some pizza, man.
Oh damn. Any specific topping?
Uh, so like there's this it's only in the county that I live in. It's called Toppers. They have this spicy roni. It's kind of like the pepperonis are just cooked a little bit longer, so they kind of like look like cups.
Oh,
And
okay,
oh
okay.
man, it's got that perfect crunch to them. Yeah, pepperoni, hands down, favorite time.
Spiceroni, man. Now I want to try that, dude. I'm a big old pizza foodie.
Mhm.
Favorite music.
Oh man, I'm a bit of an audiophile. I have my record collection right here. Uh,
Oh, nice.
yeah, it kind of extends to every genre, but if I had to pick one above all, It'd probably be classic rock.
Classic rock. Nice. What about favorite car, dude? I gotta ask.
Favorite car? It would have to be El Camino. Probably
The elk.
72 or 71.
Nice. Great choice. Um, are you into comic books at all, bro?
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I got my collection in the closet over here. I freaking love me some
And
comics.
sweet. In that case, I gotta ask, what's your favorite comic title?
Ooh, comic title. Yeah, that's a tough one. I would say like probably X-Men. I would have to say X-Men is probably my favorite title. Batman's right up there. It might be Batman depending on the issue, but I would say those are like neck and neck. Batman and X-Men.
Nice, nice. You gotta have the best of both worlds, man. DC and Marvel.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I just dive into the older ones. Some of the newer ones aren't really comparable anymore.
No, I feel that, man. Yeah, yeah. Some of the last ones I read were the Power Ranger series, man. I'm big into Power Rangers, the original Mighty Morphin. But a few years ago, they Boom Studios came out with their comic books, and they great stories, dude. Kyle Higgins was the writer for that.
Oh yeah, are you talking about the Shattered Grid?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my,
exactly.
love that series. That was oh man, yeah
That
that
was
yeah that
fantastic.
should have been a movie. They should make a movie
Oh,
of that.
fuck yeah, dude. There you go. I'm right with you, dude. And
Yeah.
I think I try to reach out to JDF, and I'm like, dude, we need a movie, even if it's a fucking animated movie. How
hmm
bad would that be, dude?
Yeah, that would be fucking amazing. Actually, that's funny. I actually had I gotta re-download it and play it again, but I had the fighting game that they came out for it that was based
Oh,
off
okay,
of
yeah,
Shattered
yeah,
Grid.
yeah.
I mean, it was an indie game, but man, it was you can tell it was made with love because it just the moves were sweet, the combat flowed, the combos were nice.
No
But
word.
yeah, shout out to Battle for the Grid.
There you go, Battle for the Grid. And Adam says new DC Marvel stuff is mostly whack. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, recently, very recently, you had them kill off the Avengers, or not the Avengers, the Justice League.
mm,
Again, it's just cheap tactics at this point to try to get viewers back because manga's definitely whooping Western comic books' ass right now.
oh, dude, yeah, you said that, bro. That's fucking right. That is
Yeah,
right. And not only that, plus we got not just manga. Fuck, what's the correct term? It's like uh Chinese comics and Korean comics. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Uh,
I haven't seen any Chinese one, but I totally believe you. In Korea, yeah, Korea's been killing it, man. Their
so,
entertainment industry is just on a whole
mm-hmm.
different level.
Yeah, so their anime is gonna be fucking intense these next few years. Just just look out for that, y'all. Look out for those
hmm
characters, man. Favorite artist, dude. This could be living or past.
Uh, favorite artist. I would have to say, wow, I feel dumb forgetting his first name, but Miller.
Frank Miller.
Frank Miller, yes, Frank Miller. I would have to say he's done some of my favorite work.
Word. Nice, great choice. Uh, do you believe in ghosts, my friend?
Oh man, that's so when I was younger, I actually would experience some supernatural phenomenons at my grandparents' house. My brother would follow an invisible man outside.
Oh
Uh,
shit.
yeah, he'd be like sleepwalking, talking about, my mom's like asking him like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And you'd be like, I'm following the man, and point out to like nothing. Um,
Dang, that's creepy.
yeah, what I would experience was night terrors. So I would have like sleep paralysis. I would have
Oh
nightmares
shit.
of being strangled in my sleep. Um, and one reoccurring dream that just stuck with me just because of how vivid it was and how terrifying it was is my grandparents' house, they have a long hallway that just kind of doesn't make sense. And in the middle of that hallway, there's a little inlet that had a desk built into it. And it was just like, what the hell is this even here for? Like, it doesn't make sense. Well, in my dreams, I would dream that there was this light that was like woven fabric that you would tug on it and it would turn the light on. Well, when I would tug on it in my dream, it would open like a secret compartment that led to some stairs. I would go down the stairs, and then it would be another long hallway with the walls just caked with blood. And
Holy shit.
I would look down that hallway, and then it would just be dark at the other end, and I would wake up every time. But that would happen for months on end, and I never got the courage to actually like try to see if that thing would open. I think it's been since taken down, but yeah, it was
Oh man.
still some scary stuff.
Man, Spaceman, I was about to ask, man, did you go back and attempt that in real life?
No, I'm too chicken, man.
Eh, Get some fucking buried treasure or some buried bones or something down there. I don't know.
Freaking release a demon or something. Fuck
Uh,
that.
Blackjack Davey says, "Now that's a fun dream. Yeah, it sounds fun,
Yeah,
very fun."
I'm sure that's a word for
Um,
it, right?
right. What about elements, dude? I'm talking about like the four elements: earth, wind, water, fire. Which one would you kind of describe yourself as?
Oh man. Well, my zodiac sign is a Pisces, but I've always felt a connection to fire. Something about fire being a sense of inspiration and destruction. Something about that always felt beautiful to me.
Mm, nice. Um, what about UFOs?
Oh man, dude. Oh, yeah.
Don't tell me, God, tell me you got a fucking dream about you getting beamed up into the mothership or something, bro.
Kind of. I mean,
Oh,
there was one time I was at, when I was still living with my parents back when I was a kid. We had moved out of my grandparents' house and we were at our second house. And I remember hearing a weird noise. And when I woke up, there was like this bright light shining into my window. I was frozen
what?
solid. Yeah, I mean, with these things, you could be half asleep. It could have just been a
Mm-hmm.
dream and I thought I was awake. But, I don't want to say like, oh, it was for sure UFOs. I almost got abducted. Like, I really don't know. But,
Oh shit.
this light was shining into the room. Was freaking out. I was frozen solid. And then I heard this loud, like, I don't know, it was like this loud electrical noise that was like kind of loud and then was like unbearably loud. And then as soon as it stopped, the light disappeared.
Oh shit.
And then I was just scared shit. I didn't even sleep for the rest of the night. Like
Oh shit.
I was up until the next morning. I didn't move out of that bed until my brother and my family were up. And I didn't even know what to think, so I never really talked about it with my family. But yeah, but do I believe in it in aliens? Yeah, yeah, I definitely do. Especially with the most recent video of the air pilots,
mm,
filming that thing. Yeah, man, it's crazy stuff.
yeah, yeah.
I definitely think that we're not alone in the universe. It's implausible that something that's that infinite, you know, in an infinite reality, all possibilities are possible.
There you go. And a favorite color?
Red, hands down.
Red. Why red?
Don't know. I always thought it was
Hmm.
cool looking. Um, Coincidentally, red was like in almost every aspect of my life. It was the colors of my grade school. It was the colors of my high school. It's one of the major colors on the California flag. I don't know. I just always kind of been attracted to red.
Cool, cool. Adam says, dude, you're living a Lovecraft story.
Yeah, man, shit. With me, some of the some of the incidents I've had on acid, yeah, I definitely would think that going mad and shit. Man, I got some crazy ass stories of being on acid.
Damn, there you go.
Intense. Have you ever done it?
Not acid. I've messed with shrooms,
Okay.
salvia, um, cannabis, obviously. I think that's about it, man. Nothing,
Okay.
nothing too crazy, but
Yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, I feel like when it comes to psychedelics, shrooms is like the mother version of psychedelics. Well,
mm,
acid is like that creepy uncle who could either show you a crazy good time or scare the living fucking shit
hey,
out of you.
fucking scar you for life.
Yeah.
Nice. Now that's funny, dude. And last question, really quick. What is your favorite part of the process, dude, when it comes down to art?
Man, my favorite process is definitely just, you know, like, for me personally, I can't hold my standards to anybody else, because everyone's their own being, their own person, their own mind. For me personally, I love to create something out of nothing. Like I'll draw pre-established characters, but it's not something I do. I like to just create something straight from scratch. I'll take concepts and ideas, sure, but just kind of putting a line on paper and then just seeing where it goes. Like that's my favorite process. Just kind of pulling from the ether and just, being that conduit of creativity and creation is probably by hands down my favorite process because it doesn't allow for ego, it doesn't allow for any of that because it's not me. I'm just
Mm,
receiving the inspiration,
got
you
it,
know,
got it.
and I
Yeah.
hone my skills in order to better transmit that inspiration.
And that's a great segue, man. What inspires you, man?
Uh, Life experiences, dreams is a big one. As you know, I had some pretty crazy ass dreams. Um, yeah, just I like to think of what I am is just a being. Like my brain is a ship, and I'm aboard it, and all I do is just draw the things I see at the
Sweet, 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 sweet. Man, I think we're all on that. You know, what's that saying? It's a spiritual being living in a physical world or something like that, or
window.
spiritual being living, something like that. Man, it's too early for me, man.
Yeah.
It's just I was up all night. Yeah, yesterday. I think I came in like around 3 or 4 in the morning. I was with the homies. We were all getting zooted, as they say. Uh, yeah, yeah. So if you guys smoke, man, you guys know that sometimes you smoke, you go to sleep, and you still wake up high. That's how it is right now. And Mary says, yeah, yes, creating from nothing. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. It's before that, man. I gotta ask. I know Davey's gonna ask later, so I'm just gonna ask it for him now. Um, if you could eat a handful of spiders to gain powers, would you?
Uh, what kind of powers are we talking about?
Well, that's up to you. That was my follow-up question.
I mean, if it's like to like the power to live forever, yeah, yeah, I would eat some spiders. But if it's something like super strength or speed, nah, I fucking hate
Mm.
spiders.
And all, so do I. Immortality, huh, dude? That's what's
Yeah,
up.
that I would do. I would definitely do that. Immortality, sure, that would be
Davey says I don't even have to ask anymore.
a great
Not at all, bro. It's gonna be one of my staple questions there, man. Blackjack Davy, dude. Fucking awesome guy, dude. Great artist. Fucking chill ass dude.
one.
Um, let's see. What was the best advice given to you for art, man?
The best advice given to art. Um, so there's this book I read called The War of Art by Prescott. He wrote the book The Gates of Fire, which is what the movie 300 is based on. Um, he talks about just, basically what I had said about being a conduit for inspiration. I got it from that book, and
Hmm.
it's been great because I don't I don't really trip too much. I still have a pretty high standard for my own art. If something's not looking the right way, I could feel it, and I don't even bother. I just scrap it right away. But it's just I don't get discouraged by that stuff anymore because I know that okay, like I'm here to receive this. I just gotta clear my mind and just be ready for when it comes to me.
Word, word. Is that is it fine? Is it okay to say that that's maybe a tip that you would share with others?
Yeah, I would definitely tell people, if you're having some writer's block, uh, just kind of think about some of the things that are invading your mind, like maybe you're worried about your house or your apartment, or you're thinking about bills or something. Like, just take a second and handle that stuff. Clear your mind, like clear conscious of the things that you know you should be doing. Once you get that out of the way, your mind will be free, it'll be clear, smoke a joint, kind of sit there, kind of let it just kind of brood in the moment, brood in that high feeling, just let your thoughts wander, let them play a little, and then just kind of put that pencil to paper and just let your hand just flow. You won't get some good stuff right away. Sometimes you will, sometimes you won't. But if you just let yourself keep drawing different things, different shapes, draw something, someone, and just kind of allow your mind to kind of just guide you without really having a plan. Because I feel like sometimes having a plan of doing something kind of gets in the way.
No, word, 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 word. And Adam says that hands down is a book for any creative. It's a required reading. Yeah, man, I recommend it, man. War of Art. I've heard about it. I need to get my hands on it, but I definitely read up on it. Let's do audio files, right? That's what I'm into, man. So
Hmm.
don't have a physical copy, but yeah, man, great stuff. Definitely, definitely a required reading.
Hmm.
Being flexible is key, says Thalo Halo. Word up, shout out to Thalo as well, man. I also see other people in here live with Seven. Who else joined in here earlier? We got What's Art Studios in here as well. Welcome, gents. Yeah, right now for everybody joining us, we're talking with Angel Cortez, aka Cynical Spaceman. You guys could find him not just here on the gram, but also make sure you guys are subscribing on the YouTube channel, man. If you guys like some animation and stuff, he has this cool little animation, Animal City. Let's get into that, man. What's Animal City, and how did you get into that, man?
So, Animal City was one of the first big projects I did at school. Something that I was inspired to do for a long time. Um, During my junior college days or my community college days, I was actually initially studying film and script writing. So one of the things that me and some of my buddies I was taking this class with were doing noir films because we were inspired by the film Chinatown. If you haven't seen Chinatown, check it out. It has Jack Nicholson back in the day when he was young. Great writing, great twist, beautiful story, beautifully shot. The director, not the greatest person in the world, but you gotta separate the man from the art. Um, but yeah, that really inspired me to do something like a noir film. And I actually had this idea before Zootopia, so I'm kind of bummed that that came out. But I'm like, fuck it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just
yeah.
like, fuck it. I'll just fucking do it anyway. Who cares? But I kind of wanted a gritty character, someone who's you know, trying to solve the mystery of the city he's in, while trying to help people. The whole premise is you have Walter Shade, who's the Crow, the main character, main protagonist. He just recently broke off his mob ties, and he becomes a private eye. He used to be a cop, a crooked cop. Broke off ties and becomes a private eye, to try to help the people of the city because he feels like he had a had a bad time, not a bad time, but he hurt innocent people and he wants to make up for that. And along that process, he starts to discover some of the mysteries of the city that he lives in because it's like a golden city that's surrounded by a vast forest. Anyone who ventures out into the forest disappears and is never seen from again. Another huge inspiration was Big O, the anime. If you haven't seen Big O, definitely go see it. Fucking amazing. Um, it's great. It's like it's great Japanese noir. I'll say that. It's great stuff.
Nice, nice. Now the pilot is pretty short, man. Let's go ahead and share it with the audience here, man. So
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that'd be great.
Last call, Walter. We need a word, Walter. Did you really think you could snitch on Mr. Snow and get away with it?
oh shit.
Told you again. Yeah. Well, I see Snow sent his dog. It didn't have to be this way, Walter. Mr. Snow took care of your father for years, and you after he died. All Mr. Snow wanted was a little cooperation, and you fucking snitched. What did you think would happen? Hmm? Your little stunt would inspire others, and you'd come out a hero? We run the cops, the judges, the animals. Take this trash outside. I'm going to get a treat. This is for my cousin, you fucking cripple.
Oh shit.
This is your last warning, Walter. Don't fuck with Mr. Snow. This is my last favor to your father.
Oh, there you go. There you go, y'all. Man, that was pretty dope.
Thank you. Yeah, story was a little shaky because of time constraints, but I was pretty happy with it.
No, that was very good, man. And then the whole music behind it, the production, it's fucking great stuff, man.
Oh yeah, it's actually randomly came across the that particular artist on YouTube, and I reached out to the production, and they actually gave me the go ahead because it was for a project, nonprofit, so they were cool with me using it.
Oh, dope. Fuck yeah. Oh, that's great stuff, man. Uh, dude, these lives are usually about an hour long. I know we're getting close to the top of the hour. You want to stick around a few more minutes, or can't? Do we got to cut this short?
No, I'm good. I got time.
Sweet, sweet. So we'll go over the hour. I don't know, man, but we'll take it in like 15-minute increments, man, and we'll see after that as we go along. Um, just because there's a lot of info, that for starters, we're still missing the tools section of this stuff. So if anything, let's get it into that, man. This is a segment I like to call Josh's Tools. It's dedicated to my first interviewee, which is Josh Queen CRL. It's here on Instagram, and he was adamant about knowing what artists are using and stuff like that. So I had to incorporate that into the show. Have another appointment. I'll see you with the Drone Con show. All right, Mary. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll definitely see you out there a little later.
You
Um,
have a good one.
but yeah, dude. Artist tools, man. I know we talked about the device earlier and what you're using. The Procreate, and then sometimes you switch back and forth. Um, what about traditional?
Yeah, so traditional. I love my new desk. I just actually finished varnishing the top of it here. And get finally, I had to take it out to a couple of pieces, break it down, but I finally got it in
Mm.
here. But I love it because it fits perfectly all my
Oh
tails
wow.
here. I just recently got a bunch of markers. Love them. And then some for stuff for sketch work. Number two pencils, of course. And then my favorite pins here,
The old
microcloth.
microns.
Oh yeah. Got some razors here. These ones are from Prismacolor. Really enjoy these ones. Other than that, I got my little messy toolbox here, as I like to call it. Some of my other markers, Prismacolor markers, as well as
Tombos.
yeah, Tombos. And then some Sharpies for some calligraphy work. And then old school Prismacolor colored pencils.
Man, you're ready, dude.
Yeah, I just recently got this all set up, so it looks nice and neat for now. Hoping to keep it that way, but we'll see.
Yeah, yeah. Well, sweet shit, man. Uh, what is something that you've used and just don't recommend or hasn't worked for you?
Um, some of the one thing that I would definitely not recommend is going not pretty much don't use something that's a number two pencil, and it's not for the lead, it's actually for the eraser. Because you get a lot of these erasers where you'll like try to erase something and it'll either rip the paper or just spread the lead around. And that's like, yeah, that has some uses when you're actually working with like charcoal and stuff, but when you're just doing normal lead art, like it sucks. It's annoying.
Yeah. Well, there you go, y'all. Get yourself some nice erasers. Let's see. Do I have it here? Yeah, I usually like to use this bad boy. Oh crap. Uh, I like to use this bad boy here for my erasing.
Oh yeah, I gotta get me one of those. I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
Have to
Steedler,
put
Stedler, Stetler,
Stetler,
Steetler, however you pronounce it.
Stapler.
Tomato, tomato. Hold on, give me one quick second. I dropped some. I usually autograph with a golden pen, and this is it here. Fell into the trash when I pulled out the eraser.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
cool, man. Shit. Any medium, dude, that you haven't tried yet that maybe you want to do in the future?
Uh, I know like VR art's getting pretty big. I wouldn't mind trying that, drawing in three-dimensional. Um, but yeah, other than that, I think I've done charcoal, done paint, done what else was there? Oh, what they do with the sand. I always thought that's pretty cool. How they kind of get the sand and then they either like move the sand around to make an image or they add different colors to sand. I always thought that was pretty creative.
Yeah, that sounds dope. And that VR art is it's getting pretty popular, dude. I want to try that shit. They got this new three-dimensional drawing and stuff where you can like literally zoom in on it and keep zooming in and zooming in. It's fucking dope.
Oh yeah, yeah, those are really interesting. I would love to try that.
Uh, what about um, what about commissions, man? Do you take commissions? not really into that right now, or what happens if somebody wants some of your work?
Yeah, I do take commissions. So far I've done commission for patchwork. I've designed somebody's I designed somebody's Twitch stream. Shout out to Stud Shogun. Um, I've also designed tattoos, various logos, and even one animation. But yeah, I mean, if anyone wants any commission work, just go ahead and DM me. Um, I'm pretty quick at getting back to people. I'm willing to work with people, willing to do as many retakes as needed to get the product that they're hoping for.
Great to know, dude. If anybody listening, not just now, but later in the future, because these do go up on the YouTube channel. Where can they reach you at, man? Can cynical underscore spaceman just DM you, or is
Yeah, no,
do you got an
they can definitely just DM me. I get all my commission work through DM messages.
sweet, and just being an artist, man, a lot of questions usually arise, especially for those artists that are seeking to get commissions. How do you price it? How do you seek them out? You know what I mean? Um, any tips on that, dude, that might have helped you out as far as like pricing goes and stuff?
Yeah, so what I would say is definitely try. First off, if you're like if you're doing any sort of commercial work, I would definitely say just Google and look at the prices range there. Also looking another source to try to get some commission work would definitely be Fiverr. You could look at those ranges, take an honest look at, okay, here's my work, here's their work. This is about the same quality? Look how much they charge. Look how much business they get. That's also really important because I see a lot of people who may do better art, but they charge so much that they don't see any business. So you definitely want to get something out there where you feel like you're getting, you know, uh, good commission, but at the same time something that's competitive and will allow you to get more business. Because the more business you get, the more people talk, the more money you'll ultimately make versus being that guy who charges $1 million for like one thing. And then you make that one thing and then no one cares about what else you
Yeah, nobody buys shit for like the next 5 years.
make. Exactly.
Yeah, word well said, man. Well put, man. Good advice. Um, since you do commissions, have you had or ever experienced any horror commission fucking stories, man?
Oh man,
Customers
yeah.
flaking out, or
I have
give me the
one
best
guy.
one.
So the best one, and I already know this one. As soon as you said horror stories, I'm like, I knew it right there. There was this guy who fucking wanted a logo for he was gonna do a weed delivery service. He's like, I want a octopus. I'm like, okay, cool, man. Thinking, because this guy reached out to me that he looked at my art. He knows what I do.
Mm,
He knows the kind of stuff that I do and the designs I make. So I do the octopus, I do a trippy psychedelic, like I do a lot of my work. And he starts then asking me like, "Oh, well, why does it look this way? Like why does it have a third eye?" And he's just like, and mind you, this guy gave me no references, gave me no ideas. He just said, "I want a squid with weed." So, I drew a squid with a third eye, kind of trippy looking, and he had a joint with him. And it was smoking a joint. And then he saw that and he's like, yeah, can you make it look more like a squid? And can you get rid of the third eye? And can you make it look more realistic? But I also want it to look like a cartoon. And I'm just but well, I don't really do that kind of work, man. I'm not sure if I'm the artist for you. Um,
mm,
I can give it a shot. I can do my best. I can meet you halfway. But if you're dead set on this particular thing, I don't think that I'm going to be able to achieve that the way that you're looking.
mm.
And he got pretty upset. He's like, "Well, I was told that you were good and blah blah blah." I'm like, "Hey man, just answer me this? Did you even look at my page? Do you even look at the stuff that I do?" And he's like, "No, I just figured that you were good. You'd be able to do it." It's like, "Oh, come on, man."
Yeah, yeah.
Anyone out there who's looking for work done, look at what they do. look at the kind of art they do. Art isn't just, oh, one size fit all. Everyone has their own styles, everyone has
Mm-hmm.
unique perspectives, and if you feel like that perspective meets what you're looking for, then you could do business. But if you're asking somebody to do something that's completely out of their style, sure, sometimes they'll be able to do it and it might be good, but a lot of time you're just going to irritate the artist because, you know, they know they want to be known what they're known for. And if you try to bring them a curveball and demand it that it looks like the height of that that height of that style that they're looking for, it's just it's like they don't even care for what you do. They just want you to do what they want done.
Mm. Yeah. No, I definitely get that, man. So make sure y'all know what you want, man. Um, make sure y'all know what artist you're getting into. That's definitely one. And then, like I said, make sure you know what you want if you're gonna hire somebody. That's one of my biggest pet peeves because I've had people too where it's like, hey, can you do me this or can you do this logo thing? And it's like, all right, well, what do you want? What do you envision? I don't know. It's like, oh, gee, fucking thanks, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hate that word. I don't know.
And then they're like, oh, well, you got artist liberty, blah blah blah, and then you go, you do all this dope shit, It's like, oh, okay, okay, and then you turn it in, and it's like, nah, I don't like that. It's like, oh,
Yeah, I
well,
don't like
fuck you
this. I
then.
don't like that. It's like, dude, you give me liberty, I'm gonna do what I think is good. I'm not gonna like, yeah, I hate that shit. It's so annoying.
No word. And we got the homie Notorious Pez in there. Just came into what's going on, Pez.
How's it
Um,
going, man?
yeah, he's the godfather of conventions, man. So if you ever have any things, man, feel free to go ahead and give him a follow. And very awesome artist, cool guy as well, man.
Oh, definitely. Thanks for joining us, man. Appreciate it.
Making all this crazy noise. Okay, here we go. Um, what about as far as the whole business aspect of being an artist, man? How do you go about marketing yourself and stuff like that?
I would say that's probably one of my most terrible aspects. I'm not
Mm.
good at marketing myself. I'm not good at promoting myself. But it's definitely something I'm working on, trying to reach out to more things, trying to get myself out there. Um, yeah, I mean, so any advice that you have, I'd love to hear it because yeah, me, I struggle with that a bit.
Sweet. Yeah, it's as far as marketing yourself, it's I would recommend like trying to find your niche, right? That's pretty that's one of them. Obviously, you're not going to sell anime to a bunch of Western comic fans and stuff, and vice versa and stuff like that. So, um, MJ says, "What are you drawing today?" I'm actually not drawing right now. It's drawing. It's my guest, Cynical Spaceman, straight from the West Coast. So
Yeah,
I
I'm
need
just
it.
drawing.
Need help marketing. It's so hard. No,
Yeah.
it definitely is. It's something that I'm also learning. Like I said, man, last year I had like a crash course, right, so to speak. Just because I got into this, and even to this day, I'm still trying to like really hone in on my fan base, so to say.
Hmm.
Yeah, but from what I noticed is consistency is one. Obviously when you market, you want to be consistent in your work. Um, and especially IG, being on IG, you want to, this is like your, what is that called? Your portfolio now, right? It's
Hmm.
not like before in the 90s, man. You used to carry this big ass folder, man. So you lead everybody here and it shows all your work. But there's a bunch of things you could do. There's services you could buy, such as like promoting yourself here on Instagram. That's one way to market. Um, Also trying to not just stick to Instagram, but I know there's, for example, I know some people like it, some people don't, but TikTok is a big one, especially for artists that deal with visuals, right? You definitely want to try to hone in and capture the market on TikTok, other social media platforms, um, just because that's where some of your audience might be at. You know what I mean? I know for people that are looking for that younger generation, all the kids now, the teens and stuff, the young adults getting into whatever fan base they're getting into. Especially teens, man. These guys are on TikTok, and they love being on this shit, man. So they're gonna be the biggest spreaders of your name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
Another way to market is not just videos. Use the tools that they give you on these social media platforms. So for example, for us here on Instagram, make sure you guys are using the Reels. I know the Reels. It's almost like they took it from TikTok, right? They added that shit to Instagram, but that really helps a lot too, man. Especially a lot of people who don't like scrolling; they love watching. There's also that attention span, so keep that in mind. You don't really want to produce videos that are too long. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
um, but just get your name out there, and if you do videos, just hey, this is what it is. I know, for example, MJ, the homie MJ, she deals with candles, so if anybody likes scented candles and stuff like that, make sure you hit her up. That's MJ underscore Hendrix underscore. So for example, for her, she would take some cool videos or a nice video of it, and put it in a cool reel of how it's done or something, and just put it on the reel, and boom, hopefully it'll take off. But you keep working at it. It's a never-ending story on marketing, right?
Mhm. Yep. Never ending grind.
Here you go. Notorious Pez broke it down. He says, step one for marketing. He says, figure out what kind of artist you want to be, man. Commission artist, a con artist, a cover artist. So he says, self identity is the most important. This isn't a one size fits all kind of thing, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
And that goes again I think that goes correlates well with finding your fan base, right? Because if you're a commission artist or a portrait artist, you're not going to want to market to people, say, collecting anime art or Marvel art, right, per se, or fine art for that matter.
Mm.
So yeah, great advice, man. I'm telling you, the homie Pez is full of nothing but great stuff. I'm surprised he ain't charging yet. So yeah, I'm sure he'll get there someday. Um, what about platforms, man? Talking about platforms and stuff like that. Are you just on Instagram here, or
Yeah, right now I'm just on
Gutter says
Instagram
a
and
con artist?
right now I'm just on Instagram and YouTube. I have some things in the work right now. I am going to be starting up a podcast uh,
Nice.
called The Cynic, The Critic, and The Fan. And pretty much what it is a kind of talking, discussing. It's like a panel of people discussing pop nerd culture and kind of getting a feel for the spectrum of the fandom, not just, the hardcore or the casual. It's either and everything in between. I'm gonna have various guests on. It'd be cool to have you on one of these
Oh, sweet.
days.
Yeah, I'd,
And
I'd definitely do that.
yeah, just kind of talking about latest stuff that's come out, some articles that are interesting that might catch someone's attention, um, just stuff like that. We're going to be recording starting this week. I got a few interviews lined up, but yeah, be on the lookout for that.
The cynic, the critic, and
And the fan.
the fan. Okay, there you go. That's dope, dude. Definitely promote it on here, and this goes out for everybody else. If you guys want me to go ahead and share your stuff, please tag me in your post. I will go ahead and kindly share everything I get tagged in. Um, just to get you guys promoted a little bit, more eyes on that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I'll take you up on that offer, man. While we're talking about offers, the offer's always there to come back, dude. You're a great guest. Um, and definitely have that door open. So if you ever want to jump back on here, man, all you got to do is ask, brother.
Yeah, oh, I'd love to. It's been fun.
For sure, for sure. Likewise, man. Same here. I love doing this shit, man. I love talking to all you guys. Everyone has a story, man. Uh let's get back to this whole art thing. What are your fears as an artist?
I would say my fear as an artist probably be to just one day kind of just hit a point where I'm not happy with what I'm doing anymore. Kind of
Mm,
like either selling out or just kind of just creating something and be like, yeah, I've done that before. Like I don't have like losing inspiration, actually, I should say is my biggest fear. Like losing it to the point where it doesn't come back and or hmm, I guess it really boils down to not being able to do art. If I can't do art, if I lose the ability to draw or to see, I think that'll be probably the most devastating thing for me ever because
mm.
I've been doing
You
it my
burning
whole
out.
life. Yeah, burning out too. That'd be too
Yeah.
much.
Nice, nice. What about you, chat room? What's your biggest fear as an artist? I know MJ says not getting paid for what I asked for, and being taken advantage of by friends and family for free bookings. Yeah, you know what? That whole thing about family and friends, man, they should be your number one uh, supporters, right? Though those are the people that shouldn't be asking for that shit until later, obviously. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
definitely number one supporters, friends and family first. But yeah, burning out, man, and yeah, that's a good one, dude. That's a crazy fear, dude. Um, so hey, that's interesting. I should be asking this question a lot more to other artists. Uh, what about uh, what about when you're not drawing, dude, and when you're not doing art? Well, what else do you do?
I like playing video games. Uh, Unfortunately, the current state or environment of video games is kind of whack at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I dive into some single player games. I actually have my system set up here. I haven't got the PS5 yet, but I got a couple here that I've been playing. I'm playing a lot of
Blackjack Davies
Cyberpunk.
says, sorry about that. He says
Oh,
iPad breaking. That's his biggest fear.
yeah.
It's like they're not cheap.
No, they are not.
Oh shit.
But yeah, I played a lot of Cyberpunk 2077, Fallout 4,
Mm.
No Man's Sky, and right now I'm playing Skyrim again.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Dope.
Yeah, getting on that mod scene. Been pretty fun.
Any other talents that you have, dude? You know how to play like the freaking guitar or some shit or some spoons or something, throw it down on some spoon tapping.
Yeah, I actually know how to play guitar.
Oh
I
shit.
know
Ni-
play a bit of piano. I could. I'm decent at the drums.
Okay, okay.
What else do I got in my bag of tricks? I'm a writer. I'm working on a book. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it.
A writer, man. Let's get into that, dude. How's that like? And how's that book come? First off, how's that book coming along? And how did you really get into writing, dude? Because
Yeah, so alongside with art, writing was also another really awesome outlet to sort of get out some of those pent up emotions. And as I got older, it kind of became a way for me to find closure in some of the more traumatic experiences that I had, especially with dating. Um, the book I'm working on is called Dead Dreams. It's a various culmination of aspects of my life that I've gone through, and not only from my perspective, but from other people's perspective. Like pretty much the moments that I've been hurt and the moments that I have hurt. And it kind of culminates in a fantasy realm uh, that kind of tells those stories in an underlining way. Um, yeah, so I'm not gonna say too much, but the premise of it is what happens when you die. The sort of
Oh,
process that goes on in your head while you are dying.
oh shit, man. And that's funny you say that because I was actually thinking about that last week. I was watching a fucking movie and I was that thought just came into my head. It's like, what are I know people always say that your life flashes before your eyes, but what else do you see, right? So
Hmm.
crazy premise. I'm digging that. Paz says he says cynical. He's like, do you follow the artist David Lazoo? Hopefully, I'm saying that right. It says your art style really reminds me of David. It's like I definitely dig it. Good job.
Yeah, appreciate it. No, I actually am unfamiliar with this artist, but I would love to check him out.
Yeah, make sure you write it down. David Lozel, Lozeau, Lazelle. Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely got to check that out as well.
Make a note of it right here.
Heau. So we'll check that out later. And between drawing and writing, if you could only do one.
Oh, if I could only do one. Um, Man, I would have to say drawing. If I couldn't write, I would definitely still have to do drawing because you could still kind of tell a story with illustrations and not necessarily have any words
Mm,
or anything like
true,
that. But yeah, yeah, definitely that.
true that, true that. Um, Biggest failure as an artist so far, and what have you learned from it?
Biggest failure would definitely have to be um, it was in college. One of my classes required me to do a short film. I was unable to finish the film. You
Mm,
know, I had some legitimate excuses as to why it wasn't finished on time, but ultimately it's something that I should have been able to overcome and still get it finished in time. But not finishing that project just felt like a black stain on my artist record, and I was still able, unfortunately, to pass the class because of the
hmm
circumstances. But as someone who likes to get things done and finished and likes to complete things, like I felt like I was cheating. I felt like it wasn't a good enough an excuse. Like no excuse was good enough.
mm.
But yeah, the project was called Lantern. There might be a video up on my YouTube if you guys want to go check that out. Um, just kind of showcasing some stuff. I might have taken it down, but I still hope to go back and finish it someday. Um, but for now, yeah, I would say that that's probably my biggest failure as an artist.
Okay. And what did you learn from that?
What I learned was to, you know, if something's truly important to you and you really need to get it done, or you have a goal in mind, you just got to really double down and just do whatever it takes to make sure that that thing happens because no one's going to do it for you. You're never going to have, there's never going to be time. There's never going to be time. Time's not going
Mm,
to just manifest itself in front of you. You gotta make that time. Even if you're half asleep, if you're working overnights, or if you don't get to the drawing board until like 2 in the morning. You need to get up. You need to go at 2 in the morning and get it done. Be up all night if you have to. You just gotta manifest it because it's not gonna manifest itself.
mm. Yeah, there you go. It's a two-part thing, right? Manifestation, right? It's action is one, being one of them. So damn right. Crazy, crazy shit, man. Guys, at this time, we're getting close to that hour and a half mark. If you guys have any questions for the homie Spaceman, please feel free to go ahead and ask it. I prefer you guys use that little question bubble below, but I mean, definitely he's an animator, artist, writer, graphic designer. So if you guys have any questions around that subject, please feel free while we have him here. If not, then you guys could always DM him. Um, we're on with Cynical Spacemans. That's cynical underscore spaceman. You guys could find him not just here, but on the YouTubes as well. Make sure you are subscribed. Let me hit that little subscribe button right there. It is. I just subscribed, my friend. Um, and yeah, keep an eye out for that Animal City. We showed the pilot episode earlier today. That was fucking hilarious. That was great stuff. So, yeah. Can I follow him? Yeah, of course you can. Definitely give him a follow. I think all you got to do is go up here to the top left corner of the screen and just tap in on that little drop down menu, and you should be able to go ahead and follow. Or you could just, leave the show. I'm not telling you to leave the show and not come back, right? But anyway, um, man, is there anything that we didn't touch on or that I haven't touched on that maybe you might be wanting to talk about, brother?
Let's see here. So, man. So as an artist for you,
Mm.
what would you say is your main goal? Like what is it that you're hoping to achieve?
My main goal right now, um, my main goal is trying to make a living off of doing art, doing make a living off of my passion, a financial. You know what I mean? Being
Hmm.
financially uh, able to live with my art. That's my goal right now. Um, my overall goal as an artist, eventually, I would love to be like a cover artist, doing art covers for um, whoever. You know what I mean? Whoever
Hmm.
pays me to do them. Doesn't necessarily have to be the big two, but that would be lovely. But right now, the answer for that would be to financially put myself and support myself as an artist. That's my goal.
Nice.
Yeah, man, 36 years in this fucking world, and I've been drawing for, let's see, since I was 11. So over 20 years, man. I got to do something with that gift.
Yeah, I hear you.
MJ Hendricks, she says, same. I left and came back. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, MJ. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support, not just for me, but for the homies as well. Much love, much love. That's the homegirl right there, Chicago native as well. So, and remember, if y'all want candles, if you guys are into candles, I know, um, Valentine's is coming right around the corner, man. If your girls love candles and scents and like that, or even if you just want to get a little freaky deaky with your girl that night, get some nice scents aroma, man. Make sure you guys hit up MJ Hendricks here. She's asking, have you ever tried street art? Oh, that's a great question. Painting murals and stuff like that on buildings, dude.
No. But it's something that I've always been interested in doing murals, and I've also always wanted to get into spray paint.
Mm.
There's a pretty big community here in this county. You can go to some spots where you can see some serious, serious work. Um, and just like the thrill of it, the thrill of doing something you're not supposed to, it kind of adds that extra joy to it. Um, I've known people who've done it. I know people who actually still do it. But yeah, I've never gotten the chance to actually do it, myself. But yeah, it's definitely something I would love to learn to do.
Nice, nice. Hell yeah, it's definitely fun. Especially when it's legal. It's even more fun when it's illegal, really. But I mean, I can't really promote that, right? We here at the Chatting with Zim show do not recommend or affiliate ourselves with any type of. Nah, who am I fucking kidding? Go do it. Go do it, yo. Um, yeah, yeah. That's a great question, MJ. Thank you so much for that. She says she also does makeup applications and body waxing treatment for all you guys living here in the Illinois area. So if you guys need, that 5 o'clock shadow, you know what I mean, just give her a follow, set up an appointment. Um, yeah, as far as that goes, I think that kind of brings us into a close here, Spaceman.
Yeah, been a lot of
And
fun.
I gotta ask, man. Last question from me. I gotta ask, cynical spaceman. Where does that come from?
So one of an earlier iteration of that was Space Boy, and kind of where that whole space thing came from. Um, During a very dark time in my life, I was on antidepressants and anti-anxiety medication, and it kind of really molded with my upbringing, which was kind of real, kind of sterilized from emotion. Like I couldn't express things, and it kind of created this barrier. I had this suit of emotions and feelings and frustrations that I couldn't get out, and it created a space between me and other people, and it kind of just felt you know, like being alone in space. You see all this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you see all these things, but you can't interact with it. And yeah, that's where it came from. The cynical parts, just because I'm much older now, and I'm a cynical motherfucker.
Oh hell yeah, that's great stuff, man. I definitely feel that as well. And she says she hates medication, and she says she
Yeah,
feels you on that. I feel that. She said,
yeah, it's pretty rough.
"Yeah, man, great stuff though. All around, man. There it is, the face reveal, dude. Never in my life would I have thought you'd look like that, man.
Most people think I'm white.
Not just that, but I swear I saw you like clean shaven, bro.
Uh,
There
it
it is.
comes and goes.
There you
Yeah,
go.
but right now I'm probably not gonna be getting rid of it again.
No shave November, right? Or where is it? We're in January now. I don't know what the saying is for that. But yeah, man, Spaceman, thank you so much, dude, for the time, brother. I truly appreciate you, man, and everything you got going on. And thanks for reaching out, brother. And like I said, being on the show, man, uh, it's something that I wish more artists kind of took the liberty to doing. Right? I know we're all very what's that one word? So when we're secluded, Jesus Christ, uh, brain fart here, man. A marijuana affects the brain, people. Um, but we don't really like to talk. You know what I mean? What's that word I'm looking for? Somebody help me here. Um, okay, no luck on that. Anyway, going on. Uh, like I said, I wish it's something that a lot of people, especially artists, want to participate in. Sometimes I know I have open lines, and a lot of people are scared, right? They're scared to jump on, but not you, my friend, not you. Thank you.
Well, thanks for having me on. Really enjoy it. Look forward to doing this again. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and look forward to having you on my show sometime.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Hit me up on the DMs, man. Once I don't know how you do it. I know you said you had a couple guests coming on, but if you do go on and um, if you get yourself a put me on the list is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is.
Introvert. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. Thanks, Con Artist. And while we have Con Artist, make sure you guys go check out Con Artist and graphic design and the boy Jace Drawn at the Drawn Con show later on today at 5 p.m. Central. They usually talk to artists and take part in 3 10-minute sketches. And it's all sorts of shenanigans there, man. So great stuff for them guys out there. Balsamic vinaigrette. Blackjack, I don't know where you're going with that, Blackjack, but that's that, bro. Cynical Spaceman, thanks again, brother. And
Yeah.
I'll be reaching out, bro.
All right, man. Thanks for having me. You have a great one.
Peace.
Peace.
Guys, that was the homie Angel Cortez, aka Cynical_Spaceman. Make sure you guys would definitely give him a follow. Not just here, but on his YouTube channel. Go and subscribe. While you're out there, make sure you guys are subscribing to Chatting with Zim. That's where I have all the latest archives on everything, right? On all these other artists, along with other goodies and videos and whatnot. Thank you guys for showing up. For all you guys that stuck around, thank you guys so much. Next week we got Crystal Lake Confections. I'm going to be participating in a Jason Mask kind of thing going on. We'll talk more about it next week, y'all. But make sure you guys are checking that and waiting on that. We got Nina Queen Bee. She was last weekend, my guest, all the way from the UK and London side, Europe side. Italy, I think, to be exact. She's has a webtoons comics as well, so make sure you guys check out the IGT for now. And we talked about that and much more. That being said, don't forget to tell everybody you're going to be on my show. Oh yeah, that's right, Con Artist as well. Con Artist, I am going to be on the show again. I know I was on their first show when they first started off, and it's been way too long. So next week, 5 p.m., catch me on the Drawn Con show. That's going to be fucking dope as well, y'all. Make sure you guys bring your drinks, BYOB, and that's for butter beer. Whatever you guys like the most. Doesn't matter. And that's it, y'all. Make sure you guys are checking out the latest. Make sure you guys are following me. And if you guys are in the Illinois area and want to see me live, I will be live in El Pescador right here on Harlem and Archer. For all you guys living in Chicago, make sure you guys stop by. Check us out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Shout out to everybody else who's been coming on the show, guys. Thank you guys once again. Blackjack Davey, Gutter Baby, Mr. J Hawk in the house as well. We also see Weapon X, Beyond Image Photography. Thank you so much. And that's it, y'all. Until the next time, y'all keep cool. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. Above all, love each other. Help each other out. And, yeah, trust the process, y'all. We're out till next time. Peace.